So the era of fake rich drama, core selling, coaching bullshit is over. The fake rich system to sell stuff doesn't work anymore. You know what I'm talking about, right? Taxing rent and Lambos, posting watches, posting houses you don't even live in, taxing unnecessary things, those kind of things, right? The usual, like typical guru behavior. We all know. People have seen it way too many times at this point, and it's getting commoditized at this point, right? Everyone knows they are rented, everyone knows it's got the show, everyone knows they're a course seller, doesn't have done it in real life instead of selling courses to desperate teenagers or whatever. And it doesn't impress anyone anymore. Actually, it does the opposite now. When I see that stuff, I don't think, wow, this person is successful. He's posting Lambo pics. I should pay him. Instead, I think this guy is trying to work and this guy is full of shit, right? Like I cringe, like generally cringe. I believe you might have been feeling the same stuff too. Anytime people see someone flexing unnecessary things nowadays, they label them as poor seller, scammer, etc. And you know it, right? So what's actually working right now? I have worked with ton of clients for their personal brand and incorporate so and I've been seeing account patterns like nowadays, right? But people actually pay attention to today is totally different from the usual guru bullshit and it's so simple. They pay attention to someone who feels you, someone who talks normal, someone who isn't pretending to be something they are not. And the people doing well right now are flexing or trying to look rich, right? Maybe you could have get away with that in 2022 or 2025, but it doesn't work anymore, right? They are just different in terms of their personal brand and thinking, and they have their own way of thinking, their own opinions, their own style of doing things you specifically remember them because they don't look like everyone else trying to copy the same playbook, like the same fake stock from 2019, right? So why this shift happened? Let me explain what happened here because it's actually generally interesting. Back in 2007, 2028, the whole Guru thing was new, right? Seeing someone with a Lambo or fake Rolex or talking about how they made their money online was fresh. People hadn't seen it before, but now they've seen it hundreds of thousands of times. Like it's not a unique or out of the playbook anymore, right? Everyone's seen the rented mansions, everyone's seen the rented supercars, everyone's seen the big lifestyle, right? And people got smart. They started asking questions like everyone's supposed to do, right? Questions like where the actual proof, why do all these gurus do the same? Why does everyone have the same video setup? You know, and these are valid questions too. So the market was saturated with the exact same positioning. And when people like everyone looks the same, nobody stands out. What's working right now is what I call the authenticity economy. People buy from people they actually know, like, and trust. And you can be trust with exit and more. You build it by being real, by being yourself, by not trying to be someone else. Look at the people going fast right now, right? They are not the ones with Lambos in their thumbnail. They're the ones sharing their actions only, their actual struggles, their actual personality, and they course on their videos. They make like mistakes on camera. They show their real workspace. They talk about failures and all, they do something in, right? And people connect with that way more than some fake guru in front of extended McLaren or Lambo, right? So here's why being interested beats looking rich, right? So here's the thing that more people make. Trying to look rich is easy. Anyone can rent a Lambo per day. Anyone can book Airbnb mansion. Anyone can buy fake watches on Alibaba and whatever, right? But being genuinely like actually interesting is super hard. Being interested means having your own perspective, your own insights, your own way of scanning things, right? It means people remember you not because of what you showed them, but because of how you made them think differently, right? I can tell you how many successful lifestyle accounts I have seen that all blur together in my mind and they're literally indistinguishable. They all look the same, right? But the people who are actually interesting, I remember them, their name stands out, their face stands out, their idea stands out, and it feels like they're a mix, right? So, what actually makes someone memorable? Let me break down what makes them someone memorable in 2025 speaks. So, number one, they have opinions, your opinions, like not just things are the best of, like what everyone else saying, right? Two, just for personality, they are not trying to be professional all the time, they are just being themselves, right? Three, there's a real insight, not surface level stuff you can find in any blog post, right? Actual deep thinking. Four, they're constant with their message, what they stand for, their POV and everything, right? Five, they don't look like everyone else. Their content has their own style, their own vibe. Basically, they are unique questioning in their market, right? So when you have all five of these, you don't need a Lambo in the background. people will pay attention because you are actually interested, right? So, you know what the real trick is right now? Having a small engaged audience that actually buys from you. I would rather have 500 people who genuinely trust me and buy my stock than 50,000 followers who just scroll past. And bear in mind, I have more than 8,000 followers on Instagram and other platforms like YouTube, right? The real flex is making money without having to post fake lifestyle content. And the real flex is people reaching up to you, asking to work together. The real flex is having a sustainable business, not just social media items. And you don't build that with rented Lambos, you build it with authenticity and actual value, right? So, how to build attention without flexing or taking anything, right? First thing, figure out your actual perspective. What do you believe that's different? What do you see that others miss? Don't just repeat what everyone in the needs to say. Have your own take, right? Second, so your real life, not the highlight reel, and like everyone else, the fake lifestyle, your actual workplace, your actual process, and everything, right? People connect with real days way more than perfection. Third, develop your own style, the way you talk, the way you explain things, the way you structure your content, everything. So don't try to be Mr. Beast or Iman Gadzi or Alex Amaji or whoever. Be you, yourself. First, share actual insights, deep stop, things that make people think, oh, shit, I never thought of it that way, right? Surface level content is everywhere. Maybe insights are there nowadays. So, fifth, be consistent. So, regularly build trust over time. Let people see the you, like yourself. Just be yourself, right? That's how you build a person brand, and that actually works in 2026. So here's actually something that nobody will tell you. The fake stuff might get you short-term attention, maybe some quick sales, but doesn't last for a long time, right? Eventually, people will figure it out. Eventually, the lifestyle gets exposed as fake. Eventually, you lose all credibility. I know you have seen it time and time online, on X, and everywhere, right? People getting exposed here and there. Already all the stuffs. But building a real personal brand based on authenticity and value is like compounds over time. Every piece of content based on the last one, every person who trusts you, refers to others, and every sell next, the next one is yours, right? It's slow at fast, but it's sustainable and it actually works long term, right? The people still doing the tech stuff will gonna be stuck on that treadmill forever. Always having to flex out, all having to be the bigger fish, always having to take bigger things, right? But the people that are being real, they are building actual business and doesn't depend on in the Lambos and fakes insert, they will actually grow and have a sustainable business over the long period of life. And unlike this kind of people, right? So let me give you some real examples of what's working right now. People sharing their actual revenue numbers with context, not just I made 100K, but showing the breakdown, the profit margins, the reality, all kind of stuff, right? They show like just up their screenshot and show their genuineness, so their real, so their like genuine, right? People showing their failures, lessons learned, like here's what didn't work for them, here's what worked, and all kind of stuff. Like people teaching their actual process and not holding back any information, just giving away as much as possible. People having strong opinions on this stuff, even if it's controversial, even if not everyone agrees with it, that still works, right? People buying funny things and showing personality, making content that actually entertaining, not just institutional, that works too. And all of this beats pushing a Lambo that everyone knows isn't it, right? So bottom line is fake rich era is done. It's over. It doesn't work anymore. What works now is being real, being interesting, being yourself. And that's harder than renting a Lambo. And that's harder than booking an Amazon for a date. But is what actually creates a sustainable person brand that makes real money long term, right? So you need to stop trying to look like everyone else. Stop chasing the fake lifestyle, authentic, right? Just be interesting, have your own perspective. So you say that's it. That's what wins right now. That's what I've been seeing winning right now in the space, right? If you want me to break down specific examples of people doing this right now, or show you the exact content strategy that was without any fake flexing, let me know in the comments. I actually already made a video about it, about breaking down Iman Gadget's funnel on a system step by step. You might find it on my description or on this channel, right? And if you're trying to build a real personal brand that attracts actual high paid clients without the tech guru bullshit, I'm doing some status calls this week. Links in the description. We'll figure out your unique positioning, content system, and everything for your market, right? All right, that's it. See you in the next one. Bye.